Welcome to the weekly tech update with me, Mike Walmsley. It's a look at everything that's happened in the worlds of technology, the internet, search engines and social media over the last week. This week I've got stories about smartphones for less than £100, super fast broadband that's coming to 12 cities in the UK, a search engine for books, the Pope's on Twitter, and if that isn't enough for you, Vice City is back. There are about 25 million people in the UK who do not have a smartphone yet. And this Christmas, the Carphone Warehouse are determined to try and reduce that number by offering 5 prepay handsets for less than £100 each. The phones are from a variety of manufacturers, including BlackBerry, LG, Samsung, Nokia and Alcatel. If you own a Nintendo Wii, then you can now use the LoveFilm instant streaming service. And this service is due to be released onto the Wii U shortly. If you want to stream content onto your Wii U right now, you can always use Netflix, but it does seem a little strange that they've brought LoveFilm Instant out onto the Nintendo Wii rather than the Wii U, which is, of course, the more modern machine. George Osborne, Britain's Chancellor of the Exchequer, announced in his autumn statement yesterday that £50 million will be used to build the infrastructure to bring 100 megabyte fibre broadband to 12 cities, with the hope that it will help to stimulate the local economy of each city. The 12 cities that have been chosen are Aberdeen, Brighton and Hove, Cambridge, Coventry, Derry, Derby, Newport, Oxford, Perth, Portsmouth, Salford and York. While this is great news for these locations, I hope that it does not lead eventually to a two-tiered internet in the UK, where some areas have got super fast broadband and others effectively become online ghettos with slow connection speeds and more limited range of services than their speedier cousins. The International Telecommunications Union is currently meeting in Dubai to discuss a possible communications treaty that could lead to greater regulation of the internet. Google has already said that they are very much against this move as it will lead to a less open internet. At the moment, the internet does pretty much well work, and a lot of the proposals seem to be around either censoring content or increasing the cost of putting content onto the internet. So what do you think? Do you think that we need to have greater censorship, or do you think that people should have to pay more in order to access information on the internet? Leave me a comment and let me know what your views are. Google is rolling out a new feature for when you search for a medication online. When you search for a medicine, you will be given details such as any side effects, the brand names for the medicine and what it might treat, etc. It sounds perfect for all those self-diagnosing hypochondriacs who are out there. Are you a bookworm? Then you might want to try a new search engine that aims to catalogue information about books. It doesn't just give you publishing details, but it also allows you to ask questions around books. For example, you might want to know how many books have been set in Manchester. You might. And it'll be able to give you the answer. You can find the site at www.smalldemons.com. The Pope is now on Twitter. You can follow him on @Pontifex. He's not actually tweeted anything as yet, but he has already gained over 500,000 followers. One thing's for certain, he's going to have to shorten his Christmas message if he's going to fit it into less than 140 characters. Instagram users are finding that their images are no longer displaying properly on Twitter. This is because Instagram has withdrawn support for a piece of software called Twitter Cards that enables the images to display correctly. Instagram say that this is because they now want to drive traffic to their own Instagram website since they've improved the way that their own website works. Of course, a cynic might say that this is as much to do with the fact that Facebook now owns Instagram and they don't want to add features to a competitor's network. But thankfully, I'm not a cynic. And finally, I have to go now as I have a very important meeting to attend in Vice City. Yes, the 10th anniversary edition of Grand Theft Auto's Vice City has been launched today on iPad, iPhone and selected Android devices. Vice City has always been my favourite location of all the GTA cities, and I love the 80s soundtrack that accompanies it. So if I'm nowhere to be seen for the next couple of weeks, you'll know why. My name is Mike Walmsley, and I'll be back next week, hopefully, with another weekly tech update. Thanks for watching.